This video is about how to make the audio input on the car radio Siemens CDR 2005 VDO. The author of this manual is not responsible for damage of your electronics. You do everything at your own risk. Before you start, be sure to check whether you have the security code from the radio. It needed when you install the radio back in the car. To get started, you will need to unscrew the screws on the front panel of car radio. Unscrew the screws with the Allen key 2 mm. There must be 4 of them. Obtain removal keys for the 2-din Opel or Vauxhall car radio. You can purchase they on auction, eBay, or official dealer of your car. Remove the radio using the removal keys, making simultaneous efforts by the sides and pull over. The mechanism of the removal keys is shown on the following image. Now we got the radio from the dashboard of the car. Remove the bottom cover from the radio. This is done for ease of future soldering main board of the radio. Remove the top cover from the radio. Now we can unscrew the CD module from the car radio with a screwdriver Torx T8. Carefully remove the CD module and disconnect the cable from the main board. Disconnect the plastic control panel of the radio. This can be done by gently pressing on the following plastic latches. On the next step, you need to prepare audio jack. You can buy it at any store of the radio components. You need 3.5 mm stereo audio jack with 5 pins. Solder the 5 wires to the audio jack as follows. On the next step, we need to drill the hole in the plastic panel for audio jack. In this example, we used a drill with a diameter of 6 mm to exclude the possibility of error. Please measure your jack before you start drilling. As a result, we got a hole like this. Now we can install our jack into this hole and secure it with a nut. The wires from the audio jack thread through the hole in the front metal panel of the radio. Put back the plastic control panel of the radio. On the next step of our work, we need to unsolder capacitors indicated with the numbers 2601 and 2604 from the main board of the radio. If you happen to spoil them, you can replace them with the electrolytic capacitors with specifications of 50 volt 1 microfarad. After desoldering capacitors, main board of the radio takes the following form. Now comes the main and most difficult stage of our work. Solder only positive pins R2 capacitors back to the main board. Solder the yellow wire number 1 from the audio jack to negative pin of the capacitor 2604. Solder the pink wire number 2 to negative connector on the main board, where was previously soldered capacitor negative pin 2604. Solder the red wire number 3 to the third pin of the amplifier chip TDA7313N. Pin is at the top left of the chip. Solder the brown wire number 4 to negative pin of the capacitor 2601. Solder the black wire number 5 to negative connector on the main board, where was previously soldered capacitor negative pin 2601. The result of this work is as follows. You may want to replace this cable shielded. It will give you maximum protection from interference of the radio tuner. Assemble and install the radio back into the car with the ignition off. After turn on the radio, it will require a security code. Enter it by following the manual of your radio. It is time to test the job done.
This is the rhythm of my life. My life.